Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we left off with just a few points. I guess it's more like 5, but it's still a few, right? Left to go on reputation, and we did quite well in knocking down our impatience over the last, in-game year or two. We're going into Storm of Year 9. I would like to finish this game before Year 9 ends. I don't think we're going to accomplish it, though. But let's see what we can do. First thing that I want to do is buy contraband. At least because we can afford it, and we should do it. And then I want to buy as many tools as I can. I thought about doing these, but if we end this, some of these anyway, but if we end this this year or this game pretty fast, then we won't need it. So actually, let's do some math on how many tools we can actually use here. We have 2 caches, both totaling 30 together, 30 tools together. I already have 10. That means we need to buy at least 20. We're also talking about opening this glade, which may or may not have another cache in it of needing either 15 or... I don't remember how much a large cache uses, but that would get us quite a few more points, plus the time of that, plus the time that's going to pass, that is. So maybe we need 20 and 20, maybe we need 40, so let's just see if we can... Oh, we cannot afford all 50. How many of these can I afford? Autoing that puts us at 18. I need at least 2 more for what we have. So let's buy the 2 more, or let's mark the 2 more. And then let's sell some coal. That's not a bad deal. 15 coal. Yeah. And then the only other thing was, do we buy something else? But I think we're just going to not buy anything else and go with what we've got. And then the contraband, it was also suggested to get a recipe. Get a building, rather, that has a recipe for making tools. And that was a great suggestion by Steven. What do we have that has tools in it? House. Can you just search? I think you can just search by tool, can't you? Yeah. Okay, that's the easier way to do it. You already have... maybe the smithy. Maybe the tool shop. Probably not... I think the smithy's our best bet for other reasons, too. So let's go with the smithy. It's a good suggestion, though I like that one. So let's put that up somewhere. How about back in here? And then we'll get those things going. Also suggested was to put more than 1 harpy in here. Since we have high corruption of 13 cysts, that puts us at 171% of max. Which means we need to clear them ASAP. Let's also increase this to 15. I have 1 more harpy available at the moment, and let's see. I want to look at... What is the command? Or the alt, there it is. I want to look at... I don't know why I can't remember that. What we have in, like... Where we have harpies that aren't really needed to do harpy things. And the answer to that is very little. If any at all. Even the woodcutters, we have 3 bats in there. Other woodcutter. Oh, here they are. 3 bats in there. So it's all bats. It's all batty. Let's see, that's a bat building, though. That's good. The only other idea would be to look at where we have harpies and see if there's a human or bat option in those buildings, but it doesn't look like it. We could probably downsize maybe this one, maybe that one. Maybe... Where the heck's the other one that I saw? Oh, yeah, this one here. No, not that one there. I'm sorry. This one. Oh, and this one. These 3 right here are all harpy buildings. So we could downsize those so we could get some more harpies, at least 1 more harpy out of the deal. That wouldn't be a bad idea either. But we'll keep working our way this way. We're just trimming trees here, which means I think we should probably put you over here. If we're going to get into this glade this year, then we need to be... clearing these trees, although we are basically there, so I guess that's fine. Let's go ahead and turn the game on. Let's see, did we do... Yeah, we looked at trades already this season, at least once. That's fine. Let's clear this. And let's see, harpies are pushing us through. Yeah, harpies are pushing us through. Let's go ahead, well, let's actually wait. We're going to pull all those woodcutters out at the beginning of the storm anyways. So when we do that, we'll put them into the caches and work the caches for the storm. Although no, okay. We're gonna have to pay the wood for that last one, but 3 times 46 people isn't that much wood, and we have 371. So it's gonna be about half our wood, but it's only half our wood. All right, let's do this. Send this to the Citadel. Go. And the other one, send it to the Citadel, and go. That'll give us a 1.5 toward our basically 13.5, or 4.5 remaining, which will get us quite a bit of the way there, but we're not going to make it through till before year 10. Oh, what are you bringing back? Just a box. Okay. Forgot you were out. Should probably send you out again if we can afford to. Oh, that other harpy. Right, you're an idiot, Wally. Let's pull you out of here, put you in here, and you all can burn those down. How's that going to go? Yeah, still going. Okay. And here we wanted to put bats in here. I'm just going to put 1 making tools with planks and whichever metal you can get your grubby little hands on. We also, though, want to take you out of here and the pipes out of here. Send this metal back. And we can actually delete that building because we do not need it anymore. Right. Deleted. And let's just move you up closer to the front. Now, in that case, I guess we could turn pipes on here, even though we don't need them right now. Unless, I think I did all of these that were green and blue. I think all we have left is yellow. I can do this one, actually. There we go. Can we get this thing converted? They're still building it. Oh, that's right, I only put 1 person in there. Yeah, we're good. Okay, unpause again. Get those things going. We could do packs of trade goods. That would actually be kind of good to do. But what would I want to trade? We never... Oh, do we have... We do have flower speed. Never mind. Probably the dye. What are we making the dye out of? Coal? Yeah, we got lots of coal. We're making a lot of these things. Actually, we're capable of making all of these things at least 2 stars. That's pretty good, but I think we'll keep that with the dye. But I'm not going to do it right now. I'd rather they make some tools right now. Let's go ahead and put actually a 2nd worker in there for also right now. Expedition complete. Turn that in. It gives me stuff, things, and stuff. I don't even have a jerky recipe. We could do 20 fish heads. We could do that if we had the stuff, which we don't have. And then probably another city building? I don't know yet. Alright, well, everybody's happy enough, so that's good to see. Harvester's bored. And I don't think I have anything else for you, because you don't harvest very many things, and that was the last of them. Put you down, take that out. See if we can get into here and get some more stuff out of that. Let's go ahead and demark these trees that are all here that are marked. And let's put in a marking for the ones we're going to take out here. Not you folks. Just you folks. That one too. People are here. Let's go ahead and pay this tax because it's 138 wood, but, you know, who cares? Gone. Trade routes I never looked at, though. Probably not. Could sell those. Actually, let's go ahead and sell those. To the brass order, unless somebody else wants them. Nope. Sell most of those to the brass order. And then we have leather that we are growing. That's a good deal. No, not the reeds, not the algae. I guess that's about it. Our people group is 9 or... what is that, 7? I guess we'll go with 9. Lots of harpies, too. That's good. Where are we at with... oh, good. You burned them all down. And they're all making new fuel, too. That's good. Excellent. Alright, return those... or finish those up. Got the credit done for them, whatever. I never put humans in here. I meant to put the humans in here. Go down there, please. You won't have much time to plow, but you can do a little bit. And then let's just throw 3 bats in this. Just so we can start peddling some of these things, although we aren't really making... oh, we are making the education. We're just also selling it at the hearth, so, you know. That got upgraded to level 3. This is at level 2. It could go to 3 if we had another service building. Hence my interest in a service building for the Shredder port. But we'll see. And I think I will pull maybe a couple of bats from the mine. I only have 2 in there. I have 3 bats. Okay, and we'll get more people here too. Alright, storm is ending. Everybody's going up to blue. That's great to see. Advanced herbalism, we could easily do that one. Titan belt comes back again. Roots per minute comes back again. What are we at with roots? None. Versus herbs. Not that many. Yeah, let's do advanced herbalism. Right. We could do this one, which would give us 10 amber every time we sent a person away. Which actually we probably should do again because we now have no impatience. We're going to take this group of 9 and let's go ahead and do that. Is that... Where the heck is that bat thing at? Here? Yeah. Alright. Human farmer. Oops, not the right human. And then harpy builders. Okay. They gave us some more bat boosting. And then let's do 3 of you. And 1, and 1 of you. I don't really need all 3 of them in here. So let's pull... Oh, wow. They made a lot of fuel. We don't need that much fuel. Let's pull them all out besides the 1 just as a security blanket. And let's put 1 of them back in here. You're bored. Bored. Oh, because we don't have any flour, any roots to make any flour. Good thing we're working on this other farm now. You're bored in here. We could add this in then. Let's see what we got. We've got hidden trader, cemetery, large encampment, inscribed monolith, fertile soil, stormwater geyser, which we already have one, thunderfish, large, reed, large. Oh, good. Worm tongue, small. Oh, we finally got some bugs on the ground. Nice. Can I? Please? There we go. Must be still be a tree there. And let's see, we could report this. It is a loyalty thing. It would get us a point. We could also do this. Are we going to zip our way through? Where are you at? Are we going to zip our way through this year or not? If we are, then I want to... Then it doesn't matter, actually. It doesn't matter. This will cost me amber to report, though. Do I want to do that? Or I want to just... do this. +3 resolve is kind of nice to have. Yeah, let's do this anyway. Those 2 harpies can go. This I will probably do this and 1 of you. Let's see, we have a farm there. Here's the reeds. We'll get those as soon as we have people. We get that as soon as we have people. And these are 2 harmony decorations, which I'll put, I don't know, down here, I guess. Just because they aren't doing me, they're going to do me any good in the main town area. Right, chop, chop, and then let's take out these trees again and these trees again. And so on. This will go down here. This will go down here. Well, that's the stonecutter has nothing to do either. Dang. Fish in this one? Yeah. I still have 2 people in there too. Okay, so that's fish heads. I think we should do algae next, which is this one. I don't think I have any other algae ponds yet, do I? Let's click on that. I do. I have one down here. And I have that one up there. Which one is closer to storage? Probably this one down here. Especially if I put a road across here. Which I could and probably should have done already. Could do. do that. I'll get somebody down here to clean those trees up, and we'll have it going through. We'll do this. We'll do... No. None of those, I don't think. What do you know? Lots to unload there. Holy crap. Okay. I have 4 unhoused people. It's humans and harpies. I need 1 of each house. Let's put those houses in... over here, maybe? Harpy and human. I'm gonna move this one over here just for no reason. That. Few trees still. No, there's just 1. And there's our win. Fishman Ritual Site, achievement earned, and our deed earned an independent victory. Win a game without completing any orders. I'm Prestige 1 difficulty or higher. Nice. Alright, so let's go back to the world map. We got our stuff, we got our things. Yeah, let's do it. So I was thinking about this as I was preparing to do this recording today. And this week is Next Fest. And I usually take the sort of week off, at least the, Tuesday, which is today's the day of this release, for a few days. But I wanted to finish this town. And depending on how long this episode ran before we won this town, I was either going to start a new town or not, based solely on that. Since we're only 15 minutes in, I think it makes sense to continue. We're going to take the expedition points there for later. To continue to this episode into another town, and then move to Next Fest and resume that the town we start now sometime, sort of in a little while. We do have a bandit camp, which means we would not have any trading nor trade routes available, which would also be quite tough to do. But we do need these pieces if we want to finish our upgrades tree. Let's do this. But this gives us a home decoration, which is a fishman's skull. Yum. Alright, and then the upgrades. We can only afford these ones, or that one as well. So we could do larger storage, we could do this embarkation, or the Harpy House upgrades. I think I should just do the Harpy House upgrades, because we have to, save up a lot more points as it is, or items as it is there. So if we did this one, no trading, no trade routes. That means that Amber is useless except to use to complete events. But the only way we'll get Amber, really, is via orders, so it's not that big of a deal. We do also have a Royal Outpost over here, which will only give us food stockpiles, not anything else. And we have the Overgrown Library back there. So I think we should come this way and do this bandit camp. Scarlet Orchard or Marshlands. Whoa, that's a tough decision because we can't quite get all the way here to Bamboo Flats. That's a tough decision for, well, a couple of reasons. Marshlands is going to be better food-wise for getting mushrooms and meat, but there is basically no farming here. We also get algae. That's just used for crafting. Get eggs too. What do we have? The herbalist would get us the mushrooms. Small farm we don't want. We don't want herb garden. Yeah, we don't want any of those. So it would be just the herbalist here. Alternatively, the Scarlet Orchard has berries and eggs on the ground. And fish heads in the ponds. A lot more items on the ground, though, which might be better in the long run. But I remember this one being tough on food-related things, oftentimes. we'll at least be able to use, we could use one of these farms. That would be advantageous as well. We'll almost certainly get some farming at some point, which means we'd at least be able to bake goods. We have, let's see here too, 7 and 0, 8 and 2, 8 and 0. I guess I'll go with this one. Let's see, 1 food. This one has 2 foods. Play parts, yeah. And you like what? Porridge, paste pie. I think the Scarlet Orchard might be the better one. We're also going to go up to Prestige 5. I'm not going to go beyond 5 for this moment. Just because, well, 6 adds buildings cost more, which is going to get tougher. So I want to wait and do that as a separate increase. Let's take the herb garden, I think, because we have herbs on the ground. We have roots on the ground and herbs on the ground. So maybe instead I take the small farm. We have grain on the ground, though, too. I guess it kind of doesn't matter. Plant fiber from the trees, berries from the ground. Yeah, it doesn't matter that much. The berries from the ground could also be gotten from this, as well as the herbs. That would be advantageous to take 2, but I think I will just take the herb garden. No, let's do the small farm. I don't do the small farm very often. Let's do the small farm. People, of course, and probably wood. Well, that gets us real close to the end of our food supply. Let's see. We are bringing, what are we bringing again? Fabric. Maybe we bring bricks, and then we bring 1 stack of food. Yeah, let's do that anyway. Let's go. Alright, so of course we have the bandit camp. We have the archaeology stuff here in this biome. And then we have our difficulty modifiers, or our prestige modifiers, difficulty modifiers here. So we have the 4 additional rep points, the storm season lasting longer, the 5 Blightrot cysts every 3rd clearance, the blueprint rerolls cost 10 amber more, and then finally the villagers are 100% faster to leave if they have low resolve. We'll have to try to mitigate those things, which will be a little bit tough without trading. But let's see what happens. Let's see, we want to do woodcutter camps first. Looks like it's going to be humans and foxes with our frogs. Oh, this way. And that wrong. I want to be able to put the road in there. There we go. And then we do the road markings. Nope, I did that wrong too. Here, please. I might have missed 1 or 2 up there. No, I didn't. That's how I messed it up earlier. There's a tree right there. You go here, you go there, and you go there. Unpause. We have a farm right here right away because we have humans. We also have a cannery in that glade. So that'll be our first danger glade. And then we also have a geyser over here. So that'll be our first small glade. We have a lot of trees we can remove right here to get housing in, which is great. So let's get started with that there. Probably, well, let's actually see here. I do want a frog in there because they bring people in quicker. And then we'll just do all frogs all the time for the woodcutting stuffs here. Control, and let's just do this whole kind of forest here. That. And then, yeah, we'll go into there. We'll also go into here. This one sooner, of course. And then our whatchamacallit, our first archaeology dig will either be in that one or one of these 3, probably. So we'll go there also. Let's see, we have... Oh, I need to build crude. That side, right? That one? Yeah. And then this one. We have reeds and roots as our starting resources here. That's the frog, yeah. So let's go ahead and get those camps up and running. Not you. Not you. This one. There, please. And let's go with this one. There. And speed the game up. Yeah, food's going to be a little bit rough. It's a good thing we have humans to give us that hint. And we also brought that farm. Let's see. First choice could be the the manufactory. That's a harpy building. That's a harpy building. This is a beaver building. Could go with the forager camp as well. There's there's 2 of those. Roots and grain, so that wouldn't be a bad idea either. Also doing fabric first thing is not a bad idea either. Then we'll get our shelters and things up and running as well. Here, 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 and here. As well as a park. There we go. First cornerstone clay delivery line. On the ground is sea marrow. No clay, no... Oh, there's stone too, I'm sorry. There is stone here. But clay delivery line wouldn't be bad. Grain production increases +1 every time, 25 times it's produced. Well, that would be a good thing to do since we have the farm as well. 40 meat when villagers leaves or dies. And mushrooms for every 10 grain produced. Mushrooms are also sparse here, but do we really need mushrooms or should we just ask for more grain? Up front, the mushroom one is better. But the grain one will soon overtake it, so probably the grain one. Let's wait for the orders and see what we get out of those. Let's see, yeah, orders. Let's see, first order. Have these 2 camps and give away 10 of my bricks. I think we brought some. For clay, reed, and parts, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Or we could do 6 houses here to get that bonus. Yeah, we could easily do that too. 7 packs of building materials. Yeah, let's do this one. And then you. And we're already 4 out of 6 ready to go, so it won't take long to build 2 more and then delete them after we get the thing. 5 glades, or 3 glades and 1 rebuilt or salvage rune, which we could easily get. Gives us a bonus to stone, some tools, and some bricks. Bricks are the same. There's some planks and glade event carry. Let's do this one. And then finally, we have glade events times 3 here, or 7 packs of crops. That gives us a bonus to packs of crops. On the ground, we have just fish heads for the fishing hut. Let's do this one, I think. And then we can go into the cornerstone. I think I'm going to go with grain. Actually, let's look at the buildings first. Well, the other plank recipes will all be beaver-based, so this doesn't matter. The other fabric recipes will all be... No, there's a granary, which is a human-based one. But it would otherwise be harpy-based, the weaver being the other one there. The workshop not counting. Because I think, right, the planks are all beaver-based otherwise? Yeah. So we could potentially get the granary and then put humans on it to get a bonus out of them. Over here with the press, oil wouldn't hurt. Never hurts to have oil. But it's also, well, we could use grain for that. Then there's flour and paste. Paste is good for the frogs. I think we'll go with the supplier, though. Brick oven. The coal recipe here is useless. It's less efficient than just keeping burning wood in your fire. So I don't ever go for that one for the coal. But the biscuits and incense would be good here, especially because all 3 of them like incense. So maybe we should do this one. Coats is only good for the humans. Let's see. Jerky would be a nobody. Pottery and then incense again. Yeah, let's go with the brick oven then anyway. Because biscuits don't hurt and incense does not hurt either. Herbalist camp gets us herbs and berries. We should probably do that one. The tinkerer gets us tools, training gear, and pottery would be good too. And then the tea house only really gets us tea. So let's go with the herbalist here. I like it. Alright. So 2 more of these houses. That's easy to accomplish. Let's put them in right in. Ooh, there's my roots right there. Put them in right there, and they'll just be gone as soon as we turn this thing in. Oh, and also green bags. Build. I'm not going to put anybody in any of these yet. I'm going to move. Dude. I'm going to not move anything yet. I'm going to move you over here. Move this out of the way. move you over here and actually have you trim a few of these trees here so I can put the supplier in there. And then I'm going to have you come over here and dig a hole into there after that. Push you up so you're a bit closer. Build me some roads, more roads, all the roads. And let's just, good, they're already working on it. Never mind. Human goes in here as soon as you're done with the building project. We'll put up frog or who cares in there. Frog or who cares. This goes here. There we go, we got it. Let's actually wait and turn it in so we can gain as much impatience as possible. It's gonna yell at me, but I don't mind being yelled at sometimes. Context, which is key. Move these actually over here out of the way, because we're gonna need that space for this woodcutter in a moment. Chop, chop. That's actually already enough. I'll go ahead and do what I had marked. Come on down here. Go back to work. These frogs look like they're bodybuilders from like the turn of the 20th century. The dudes do, like, or, I'm sorry, not bodybuilders, boxers. They're like, I am buff. Alright, let's see. Flour, yes, not right now. Water skins, not right now. Just that for right now. So we'll turn off planks. Fabric will eventually have the plant fiber here, so I'm just going to go ahead and, oopsie, set that. Bricks, let's go with stone, even though we don't have any. There. I did not take clay delivery line. Right. Should have, probably. And no pipes here. So we can't do either of those things yet, but that's okay. We've got 20 of each. We're not going to make them anyway. This here, we're going to make... Excuse me. This here, we're going to make out of eggs. For right now, we'll switch it to probably berries or herbs, depending on what we find on the ground and when. And we're at 24 seconds. I'm going to gain 0.15 per minute, which means I'm going to gain 0.6, 0.7, whatever. Just turn it in before I forget. Building choice. Let's see. Tinctuary, dye, ale, and wine. Ale's good for the humans. Wine's good for the frogs. Dye is good for everybody who likes to use whatever the heck it is that dye goes into. All the things. Tea house comes back, but tea's only good for foxes here. Beanery is really good here. Yeah, we are getting copper, so we don't really need the crystallized dew as long as we get a copper recipe. But the pickled goods are good for the foxes, but the porridge is good for everybody. We're going to have grain in abundance, eventually at least, and I'm sure we'll find a geyser or three. So we should go with this one unless this one's better. Pottery's not anything really good here. Here we should be making barrels or water skins. We already have a recipe for water skins. So I think we'll go with the beanery to get that porridge recipe. Go. Oh, you need a worker here as well, and you can frog it up. Frogging it up. And then I don't care who goes in here either, but we'll make it a frog because we got an abundance of frogs. Bullish camp, of course, and then that's the beanery and the small farm. We could go ahead and put up the field kitchen though. It might not be a bad idea to make our food extend our food a bit longer by turning it into, let's see, skewers. Yeah, maybe, but not right now. Wait, what the heck? I guess mushrooms? No, not mushrooms. I don't know what the heck we're gonna make skewers out of. Paste, yes, but we need dye, which we do not have a supply of. Biscuits we won't need because we have the whatchamacallit here. And the pickled goods we won't need because we have the other whatchamacallit here. Actually, this might not be that useful. Paste would be nice. Oh, we're going to get salt on the ground too, right? Or from the ground? Yeah. Okay. That'll become useful then. And then I think the brick... Oh, we didn't take the brick out. Wait, we took the brick out. We took the brick out. Is a 2x2, basically? Yes. We'll put that up front there in front of this thing. We'll go there. That. We won't make biscuits yet. Actually, we won't make any of these things yet. So 15 wood to 3 coal. And then over here, if you compare this, that's 5 to 1. It takes 1 wood burns in 16, 1 coal burns in 54. So that's a little bit less than 4 to 1. So at 5 to 1, it's not worth it. That's the math. Now, if there's other reasons to have coal, and maybe we will want them to turn some of our wood into coal, but not for this particular purpose. Like maybe for the sacrifice, although I did do the math on that. 36 wood per minute versus 18 coal per minute, but that gives us 60% more there than this one. So that's 36 times 1.6, which is 57.6 compared to 18. That's 3.2 to 1. It's still better to use the wood there, unless you need all the stacks or need all that hostility reduction. I think it's still better to use the wood there. This too. And here's our first group of people. 3 or 3. Well, we don't need the frogs. Let's go with this one here. And then that means I need more housing. No, I don't, because I have all the housing. No, wait. Frog housing. You idiot. Frog housing. Let's do 2 of them to start with. I can also delete a couple of these. These 2. 2 frog houses for now, and this is going to get painful because I forgot about frog houses. Yeah. Small glade discovered and Ruinhar Blightclaw. Well, I'm not going to be able to afford much. I'm amused that these traders are still here, even though we have the no trading thing, but I'm surprised they don't also disable that glade event option, but whatever. These would be nice, but we don't have any cash. So, unless I want to sell something, which I don't, I'm just going to leave you go. If I could just say, hey, just get out of my town now, that would be great. I mean, I could fight it. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Battle this trader. Steal some of their stuff. Because fighting the traders means that traders won't come. But traders are already not coming. So why don't we be the bandits that the traders won't come for? Right, I don't want trades. I don't need trade goods either then. So this may not be useful either. So we also have stormwater, some small eggs, and some small reeds here. I'm going to do it. I never do this because I don't like it, but I'm going to do it. In order villagers to assault the merchant and take some of their wares, but beware, this has consequences. Yeah. All right, so we got 1 villager died, a fox, one of our 2 foxes. We got 2 impatience points, not great. Traders will avoid the settlement if possible and will arrive 50% slower. Oh no! And then also additional 60 hostility permanent. That's not great. We got some amber, which isn't going to help us for much except maybe a glade event. Some scales, some leather, some flour, some bricks. We got this, which gets us 1 insect for every 2 mushrooms produced, which we aren't producing mushrooms here. There are no mushrooms here, but okay. And then we got haulers moving faster. All right, well, it wasn't the best thing, but it also was kind of fun. Let's do another road here. Let's go ahead and build this. Oh, I got all those bricks. I can turn them into frog houses. Yes, okay, let's do that. You, frog house, frog house, frog house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frog houses. If I have the bricks for it. do that. 6 times 4 is 24. We have the bricks for it. Because we have 26 left, and they already used those. It's really only 4 times 4. And I'll probably turn planks into building material thingies, but not right now. We need to get our trapper up and running. After all those houses are done. Oh, and this got done. Excellent. Put that in place, and then you can move down here. Like that for right now. Did I put the road through here? Maybe. If that's the case, I don't want to flip you around to there. And put a road here. The fox died, right? We knew that. You're done. You're done. Should I knock... We never looked at these, did we? Nope, we did not. I'm an idiot. Increases reputation gained from resolve. Okay, that's good. At hostility 1, maximum sacrifice stacks is decreased. During storm, we knew all species... Wait, all species resolve drops 100% faster, which is a duplicate of one of our other ones. That one. So now we're going to drop it 200% faster. And then the hailstorm, lack of housing causes death. So we need to drop 3 woodcutters. And that's fine. How we doing? Good? Good. You're done? Good? Good. I guess I could use that little bit of dye that I have. I mean, we could still potentially use some packs of provisions, but I don't need to make them right now. Incense is going to be a weight on it thing. Alright, 78 food. This is going to go well, I think. Oh no, we didn't need that. Alright, good, we didn't need that. But we do need some stone or some clay or some something. We'll also get clay from the copper deposit on the ground. I don't remember what we get from the salt on the ground. Or in the ground, or whatever the ground. The secondary is. Oh, you're coming from way over there. Okay. Like it's in my way, but I guess it's not. What didn't I build yet? Beanery. 2x3. I'll probably put it over here then, but I'll need to take out a tree. At least everybody's housed. I can't handle another hostility level, but I could handle another woodcutter now. Because of this going up a little bit more. You're by yourself over there. Should have split them half and half. But it's okay. Okay. Do this. Do this. do this. +5 to resolve. Attacking a trader adds 2 extra impatience points. Brawling. That's these, which is only going to be the frogs. Improve tools during discovering a glade during the storm grants 15 tools. 15 every time you accept a newcomer group, you lose all stored amber. That's 30, but I don't really need amber, so don't bother with that one. Not much anyway. Firelink ritual. Every villager with a need for religion. Yes, please. We don't have it yet, but we will. And when we do, it will be awesome. Right? Totally. Let's see. We need orders. Yes, orders, please. Fell 50 trees in 5.5 minutes. Fuel recipes are faster. Meh. 15 planks. Eh. 3 wildfire essence. Eh. Deliver 20 packs of crops to get 25% more out of the farm. Or do this one that we turned down before. Let's do that one. And then you. 5 glades again. Or a crap ton of packs for more pack yield, which we already have one of. Faster packs and leather. I guess we'll do 5 glades then. Because we're going to end up having to open at least some of these because of finding the archaeology dig thingy anyway. Alright. Dig, dig. Chop, chop. Got him. Corrupted caravan. Cannery we knew about. Large encampment. Fertile soil we knew about. Sea marrow large and stone small. Nice. We'll do this large sea marrow, which will get us not just sea marrow, but stone and some tablets, which we won't be able to use, except maybe, again, for solving glade events. Given where this is positioned, I think what I'm going to want to do is bring the road in on this side here. And then the farm, and then maybe up this way. Let's take a look at this. Oh no. This is not good. Can't afford any of those things. We could make these though, if we had the stuff for it. Which I don't think we do. Oh, maybe we do. Let's see. I needed 30 of them. Yeah, 30 of them. 15 packs of provisions we could do. And then a half an impatience point. Or this plus... we could do reeds. And this gives us blight rot cysts. You know what? Let's do the cleanse. Let's put up the blight post someplace. I would like to have put it in here, but unless I might have to just build it and then tear it down later. Do you have a corner missing? You do. It's that front corner though. Well, it's going to go there for now. We'll put somebody in here to get it done. Yeah, use the wood. We need 6 right away. And then we'll need more probably for these cysts. That'll get us a point, though, which will be good because we don't really need the amber as it is. So, that'll be fine. Build me, please. Yes, thank you. Turn these guys around. We got left. Yeah, 30 charges. That's not coming down anytime soon. You know what? Put more workers in there. Let's load them up. And then this, we'll rebuild it, probably. Paste, wine, and biscuits. Yeah, why not? Well. Paste is only good for the... frogs. Wine is only good for the frogs, but for 2 and 2, that's not bad. Versus some salt and some roots, probably a better idea. Let's go this way, and then we'll go that way. I said I was going to go this way, though, and then we'll go into there somehow. So you won't need to have much of a connection. That'll be fine. Let's put you over here and have you do some of these trees now. People, 3 or 4. Don't really need the frogs when we get it 2 frogs either way, so let's just go with this one. Because more people is more better. And we can also do this, which actually is a better idea at this point. No, not yet. We'll wait. I want them to work on this as soon as we have the stuff. Actually, go ahead and get started. You don't have all the purging fire you need, but you can start loading in the reeds while we wait. Yeah, go ahead and do that too. Going that way, so we might as well let them walk a little bit faster. One, two, and this will be 3. Okay. I'll let you continue working here. Oh, you're bored. Good. Sort of good. Go. Actually, stay there. Take out these trees. And then we'll work you back around the bend here. Let's also get workers going on small farm. Like that, I guess. And then fields. That, I guess. 1 unhoused frog. Alright, that got done. You come out of there. I can't do any work on this, so never mind, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have put that road in there. It might not be the wisest thing. I might take it out later. So I just reduced my need for paste. And biscuits. Maybe keep the skewers. And pickled goods. So skewers all I need there. Fly rod cysts. As a friend or foe. That's going to happen 1 every 120 seconds. So at least twice more. Wait. So maybe only once more. We shall see. Move these houses actually back here. There we are. That's more town over there. I mean, I could just use somebody else for this job. We did need another frog house, or we need packs of building materials, which I think is the better option here, but reduce the number. Give me somebody to work that, please. That, because I probably will end up taking that road out. And then, of course, subsequently moving this building. Well, I'm going to let you go ahead and prep some fuel, because we do have 3 cysts already, so there's that. And high corruption. I guess we are going to keep it. But it was 1 cyst for each earned hostility level. That's why we're getting 3. Yeah, I should probably have pulled out one of these guys, so that we didn't get 3 at a time. Oopsie. Now we have 6. Yeah, so you're gonna need a little bit of help, but we'll be fine with that. When the storm comes, maybe I should put that frog in there to help. And then once these humans are done here, we're gonna have 1, 2, 6. We're getting 4 people, so that's fine, but we could work on some other houses. Oh, we do need that crystallized dew recipe. Where was that at? Did I take whatever that building was? Beanery. We do, because of the frogs. Yep. I could put, by the way, the beanery in... Oh, I was going to put it over here. That's right. And you are just about bored. Come on over here and do this. Beanery goes in, if I remember which button to press 14 times in a row. Goes in there. That's going to need planks that we do not have yet. Working on those. As soon as those 2 humans are done in there, or I swap them out for somebody else, they'll go in here. And, oh, we needed to build this stonecutter's camp. And, herbalist yet? No. Fishing hut yet? No. Okay. We'll get stonecutters working on this, because we'll get that bonus stones. We do not need to focus so hard on stone itself. Harvester's board, but you do have more reeds down here. Go to town on those next. And let's leave this here. As we go into the storm, we'll see how the storm plays out. We're probably going to pull some of our woodcutters out. Probably. We can try to build maybe some more housing in the storm. The human house? No. I don't think we're going to get houses built. No, we need planks. We need lots and lots of planks. Probably wouldn't hurt to put another worker in there, but then that's going to shortchange our works for right now. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah, this is just about done. 6 seconds left on that. We have 10 seconds till the storm. That's perfect timing. Good job, Wally. And we'll get plowing going, and then we'll get whatever else we have to get done. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.